Hey, what's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? Welcome to D Smith Let's Discuss. Welcome to today's session. Today's session, we have to talk about Oh Boy, You're a Boy. Now, you see this image right here. What do you think of when you see this picture right here? Oh, you think Oh Boy is in a gang. You think Drake is in a Toronto gang. Culture cachet, right? He's still trying to hold on to that. Drake, we do not believe you. I do not believe you. You not in a gang, and it is getting to the point his fans are starting to throw up this stupid gang sign. GG's, whatever. Whatever, man. But you know what is more crazier? I'm pretty sure you've seen the news because it's flooded everywhere. Oh boy, they dropped a pile of ice in Toronto somewhere. And Drake fans are going crazy. Only Drake fans are going crazy. They are licking the ice. They have no idea where the ice been, came. If individuals are doing something to the ice, they don't care. Only Drake fans. Drake fans are crazy. Drake fans are wild. They only do this. They do this type of stuff. Only Drake fans. And Drake fans are throwing up the gang sign. They are literally images on the internet of throwing up the gang sign. Now, since Kendrick Lamar kicked his back in, Kendrick Lamar won the beef. 2 years later, Oh Boy has dropped or is going to drop the Iceman album. Whatever. But from these two images from the gang signs, it gives you a clear indication more of the same. More woe is me. More is my feelings hurt type of music. That's what I get. If he's still doing this stuff right here, he did 10 years ago, 5 years ago, 3 years ago. You guys are gonna get the same old boring music. This is an indication right here. Another indication. Catering to the kids. Drake fans, be prepared. You're going to get the same old music. I'm just saying. And the beef between Kendrick Lamar and Drake has gone so mainstream. NBC News is reporting on it. For an album drop, for a marketing campaign, check this out right here, man.
Album Iceman. It's releasing on May 15th. It's Drake's first solo album since their public battle back in 2024, and fans are very much still invested. Just take a look at Lamar's Instagram comment section since the announcement, flooded with ice emoji.
It's getting so bad. Drake has to do bots on Kendrick Lamar Instagram page. Think about that. I have to do bots. If Oh Boy is such a pop star, a superstar, why do this? Now I love Glasses Malone. He always say Drake is a great talent. I disagree with him. No talent. He got all these writers and producers and all that. It does not make you a great talent because you have individuals writing for you.
How many of those are bots, though, really? Now, we don't know if Drake's going to address any of that on the new album, but fans are clearly hyped about the beat and the beats. You can see them at this gigantic ice block that Drake put up in downtown Toronto. where he said they'll find the release date inside. They could also just wait till he releases. That's just an idea. They're hacking at it with a hammer, even lighting it on fire at one point to try and melt it down. Brian Cheung joins me now.
And a lot of people are saying, oh, this is some great marketing to do that. Nope, it's corny. Typical Drake shit. It's just corny, man. The rollout, 2 years for the rollout. It's only been a year. No, 2 years for the rollout. To come to this point right here, I'm going to stage a block of ice so you can find a date. Who cares? Just drop the music. I'm not going to listen to that bullshit. That's just me.
Wow, there's a lot of hype around this, Brian. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. But give us a sense of how fans are feeling about Drake's comeback, especially with this album coming so long after what's been a big couple of years for Kendrick, right?
Yeah, well,
a big couple of years for Kendrick. Kendrick ain't carrying hip-hop. Cap. Drake is a king. Cap. Another lie.
look, I mean, let's just call it what it is. The Kendrick-Drake beef was the biggest thing in the hip-hop world in the last few years, and this is sort of the next chapter of that as Drake essentially tries to put that past him with his first new studio album as a independent musician.
Hold on, did you hear that? Independent musician? So he's not what, UMG? What? Let me rewind this, man.
Just call it what it is. The Kendrick-Drake beef was the biggest thing in the hip-hop world in the last few years, and this is sort of the next chapter of that as Drake essentially tries to put that past him with his first new studio album as a independent musician.
So he's no longer what, UMG? Oh, this album a flop. This album will be a flop if UMG is not putting the money behind it. Oh, I gotta play that one more time. Did he really just say that? Did he believe everything on the internet?
The hip-hop world in the last few years, and this is sort of the next chapter of that as Drake essentially tries to put that past him with his first new studio album as a independent musician. Since that, it's called Iceman. It's going to be released on May 15th. And
then he got these MAGA titles. Oh my God, man. Oh my God. That's crazy, man. Hey, but that's your guy. You love this guy.
He's been releasing these cryptic posts on his Instagram account at Champagne Poppy, something I don't think I've ever would have said in a news report before. But you can see here is something you can all criticize and pretend does not make you feel better than everything a teaser meant, of course, to hype up that album, which should be released in.
So that's saying he's just trying to make himself feel better with that comment. Don't nobody care, dude. Everybody living their lives. Don't nobody care about yo bitch ass. I'm just saying.
Few weeks. Now, of course, there's a lot of questions over exactly how Drake is going to bounce back after that devastating Not Like Us diss track that Kendrick Lamar released. It seemed like yesterday. Now, I should point out that when we talk about other music that Drake has put out, he's put out a number of singles, including, for example, one that was called "What Did I Miss?" What did I miss is what the chorus went like. He also released "Which One?" Doghouse, a collaboration with Julia Wolf.
Those are hits. Those are hits. Which one did I miss? And those are hits, man. What did I miss? And which one? Those are hits according to some of you guys. Went and Gone. Then released a collab album with Oh Boy, which went and gone. But hey, you guys say those are hits, man.
Also did have an album that he did with Party Next Door, an R&B singer, called Some Sexy Songs for You in 2026, I believe it was. And so, again, he has been releasing music, but this being his first album entirely himself since then is going to be of much interest. Also, I should also point out that as far as the streaming numbers go, he has been beating Kendrick Lamar, I believe, by a few million streams.
I call cap. Oh Boy got them bot farms all over the world. If you are listening to Drake just to listen to him, you have a sorry life, man. I'm just saying. The guy has no meaning to his music, no message to his music. I just want the vibes. Carry your ass on.
To Spotify, 88.9 compared to 71.8, although culturally, people might argue that Kendrick was the one that won that diss.
The culture. Stop saying the word culture. Black folks. Oh, I know y'all hate that. Stop saying the culture. Black folks. Hip hop music. Went with Kendrick Lamar. Yeah, shut your ass up and carry on.
I feel like you kind of teased us there, Brian. Like I thought you were going to just fully get into that, and you just give us a little tease. But maybe that's better. We'll keep people wanting more, no doubt about that. I mean, I think an argument can be made here that they're both probably benefiting a little bit about this beef.
I don't know. Do you stand on one side or the other, Ryan? I don't know if you're a hip hop head.
I'm definitely a hip hop head, 100%. I like them both. I prefer not to pick a side because I think they're both great. And I think in part the beef is what keeps us interested, right? We want to hear the next stage in the saga of all of it, right?
Kept me interested, that's for sure. Again, I won't say which side I took.
I think you have to tell us which side you're on.
Look,
no?
I do like West Coast rap. That's all I'm going to say.
All right, well,
I do like
like
West Coast rap.
Hey, like, comment, subscribe. Welcome to the session. Let me know what you think. I'm out of here, man.